nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news at the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Hey, good morning and welcome in on this rainy Thursday morning. We got a lot going on for you today. We're going to get started out this morning. Hour number one, we're going to be visiting with our friends from the Baden Legion. And then hour number two, the best of Beaver County is Tom Young from First Consultants. And then 11:30, we'll have some open talk for you. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on, get an update on the situation in Iran, and also talk a little bit more about some other subjects that have been very important in our news. And we're going to talk about a father, and he's convicted for his son's crimes. And is that fair? Should he be? Well, we'll get into it a little bit later on after 11:30 and 11:30 news as well. So with that, let's say good morning as we have the crew in from the Baden American Legion. Linda, you want to, that mic will slide right over to you. I forgot to tell you to do that. Let's make sure we got everybody in the picture there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's say good morning. Linda, Tom, and Sue. What's up, guys? How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. So, all right, so we're going to talk. You guys got a lot of things. I can't believe you handed me the schedule just for March alone. And how do you guys even have time to be here right now? I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm like, holy smokes.
Oh, you got a copy of our calendar.
Yeah. So definitely. But you've got a ton going on. So, Linda, why don't you start out? Tell us a little bit about the Baden American Legion.
Well, I just wanted to say the American Legion in general has been around since 1919. Okay. At this time, there are over 12,000 posts throughout the United States of America, Canada, Puerto Rico. They're kind of all over the place. Excuse me, I'm sorry. In Pennsylvania alone, there are over 700 posts.
Wow.
Okay. And they do so much. They really do.
How many do we have in Beaver County?
Beaver County, we have nine.
Figured since you're going down the list, I'm going to put you to the test.
9 or 10 posts within Beaver County.
Okay.
There's physical posts, and then there's what they call a paper post, which I'll be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about them. But they do, the American Legion is just like any other organization. Their focus is on the veterans, but we need to keep in mind that we can only do so much without the support of our veterans. Okay. And one of the things I want to highlight, obviously we know the American Legion was one of the driving forces behind the GI Bill years ago. And then I don't know how many people out there heard, but recently the VA had made a determination that they were going to change the payments on disability for veterans. They just kind of arbitrarily decided that what they were going to do was if you had someone, for instance, who was 80% disabled, okay, due to PTSD and they were on medications, rather than paying the veteran their disability of 80% based on their disability rating of from PTSD, if their rating dropped down to maybe 55% because they were being treated, they were on medication, they were going to change their disability payments down to the 50%. Okay. The veterans, the VFW, the American Legion leadership went to D.C. and they told them no. So it didn't take but 2 days for the VA to backtrack and say, we're not going to do this, because there was so much pushback from veterans themselves, from American Legion leadership, VFW leadership. So it's the veterans and the leadership of our veteran organizations, such as the American Legion, that are looking out for the veterans. But in order for us to do that, we need the veterans to be a part of us. So I just wanted to say
how many
that.
members do you guys have at the Baden Legion?
464.
464. That's a lot. So
yeah.
now they all from like the Baden Ambridge area, or
We basically we've started drawing some in from outside, like Monaca and that. Since we've gone non-smoking, our membership has picked up we're picking up members from other posts that still smoke.
Well, I mean, that's something that a lot of people do. So anybody from any like anywhere that's been a veteran in Beaver County can join the Baden Legion. You don't have to just live in that area.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I never knew that.
Yeah, we have some. They're members, but they may live in like Indiana, PA.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys get a lot of support at the Baden Legion and have a lot going on. What drives what you guys do at the Legion?
Our veterans. Everything we do pertains to our veterans. Right now, we're getting ready to do major fundraisers to renovate the building for our veterans. We have a great family in place. We have the auxiliary. We have juniors. Sue's done a great job on bringing up the juniors. We have
SAL.
SAL that has done a fantastic job of helping us. We got socials that also pitch in that help us.
The legacy writers.
You guys got a lot that are a lot going on. So let's start out and let's first talk about. And I didn't know you guys were doing this one. I just seen this when you handed it to me. Wing Wednesdays you guys have. Tell us a little bit about that. That's a good idea.
Every Wednesday, public is, welcome, and it's from 6 to 9 or till they sold out.
Okay.
And they have sold out usually, but like I said, we get a good crowd. It's not that many places do
Great wings.
wings on a particular day anymore.
No.
They used to, but
No.
they've gotten away from it.
So and then now not only during the Lent season, but a lot throughout the year, you guys also have fish fries on Fridays. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
So you can speak
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
Our
I was
fish-
going to say Sue's just kind of hanging out at this point.
I'm waiting for my cue. No, we have a fish fry. The auxiliary cooks
Okay.
for the fish fry. We have an amazing group that volunteers. Our women volunteer, and we have to go or eat in. Bring your families down. So it is open to the public for anybody to come and enjoy. We have baked fish, which can be gluten-free, and we also have lightly breaded, which is absolutely delicious, and it's cod. I mean, I think our fish is probably the best in Beaver County.
I will say this.
Yes, what
Commissioner
will you
Tony
say?
Amadeo just walked out the door and he said that he comes there because of the cod, and he says it's one of the best fish fries in the county. So
It's good. It is
so
very good.
he
It's
puts his
lightly
stamp on it.
seasoned, it's slightly breaded, so it's not that thick, greasy, heavy, which some people love that.
Right.
And I'm not knocking that.
Our
on them,
arteries
but-
don't, but we
yeah.
do.
But yeah, and we also have the baked, which is delicious.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right.
And I will say during Lent, like last week, we sold out by 5 o'clock.
You guys start at what, at 11?
11 till 6:30.
Do you do
so
takeouts or anything?
Lots of to-go orders. Yes.
Okay.
Lots
All
of takeout. Yeah.
What's the average cost? Like, tell us the cost a little bit of fish sandwiches.
Our dinners are $16, and you get fish and 2 sides: French fries, coleslaw, applesauce, cottage cheese, anything like that. So you get 2 sides with that,
Halishki.
and a roll.
That's my favorite. I love halishki too.
It's very good. It's
Okay.
very worth the price, I would say, and it's a nice sized piece of fish. So
All right, let's jump back to the Wing Wednesdays. What's the cost for the wings on Wednesdays?
It's $8 for half a dozen.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, you're not going to catch that price anywhere.
Yeah. They
So-
also have a chicken sandwich. They do chicken tenders.
Okay.
They have onion rings and French fries.
All right. Now, the fish dinners on Fridays, can you get like a sandwich too, or
yes,
is it just
we
dinner?
have the fish sandwiches. We also
Okay.
have a jumbo shrimp dinner. We have crab cake dinners.
I always just get
Yeah.
fish on a dish.
Fish
Fish
on
on
a
a
dish.
dish.
Got
All
the
right.
fish on a dish. Yeah, we're pretty flexible, but yeah. And then we have all of the sides that you can get: the onion rings and the zucchini planks and all those kinds of things as well.
Okay. Eat in too, as well as
Eat
takeout.
in, yeah, eat in.
All right.
We love you to stay.
All right. You don't have to be a member
I'm a
to stay,
talker.
or
I like to talk to everybody. so
so
I do
you
my-
don't have to be a member to stay to eat in or anything.
Absolutely not. No,
Okay.
we have a dining room, so you can bring your family, bring
All
your
right.
kids.
724-774-1888, 843-1888. If you do have any questions for them, we are going to take a very short break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
want to talk about.
Our Lady of the Valley Parish is inviting you to one of the best Lenten fish fries in the Valley at the St. Cecilia Hall on California Avenue in Rochester. The fish fries get underway on Friday, February the 20th, and will be every Friday throughout the Lenten season from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be fish sandwiches fried for $12, baked for $14. Fried fish dinners are $15, baked for $16. Shrimp dinners, they're $15. Fish or shrimp salads are $14, and the Chesapeake Bay dinner is just $17, and it includes fish, shrimp, and crab cakes. Dinners also include coleslaw and a choice of French fries, mac and cheese, or pierogies. Yummy pies for dessert, but that's a little bit extra. You can eat in or take out, or they deliver from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Credit cards are also accepted. Call 724-775-3775 or 724-709-7426.
Getting involved with card games can be risky. Playing the wrong card can cost you dearly, and pretty soon you will find yourself broke and busted. This is Kalen from Freedom United Federal Credit Union, and I'm talking about the riskiest card game of all, using high-rate cards from other institutions and stores. If you've been shuffling your deck for too long, and the bluffing you're doing with your own finances is beginning to look like it's time to fold, visit Freedom United Federal Credit Union and get a new deal on a low fixed-rate Visa card. Through March 31st, get a low fixed 6.99% interest rate on all new Visa balance transfers with approved credit. Get back in the game. Put a little freedom in your future with a 6.99% Visa balance transfer. Special now available through the end of the month. Click freedomunitedfcu.com. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Tune in for Spotlight on Seniors every Sunday at 11 a.m. Host Valerie McKelvey will highlight what's important to the seniors of Beaver County. Spotlight on Seniors is brought to you by the Beaver County Office on Aging and BeaverCountyRadio.com. 95.7 and 99.3 FM, along with WBVP, WMBA, and BeaverCountyRadio.com, invite you to tune in to Sounds of Faith. Tune in Sunday mornings from 7 until 9 for a mix of the best sacred music of all time. Sounds of Faith is brought to you by Crawford Tire and Beaver, the William Murphy Funeral Home, City Rescue Mission, MRS Physical Therapy, Circle of Friends, J&J Spratt Funeral Home, and Rome Monument and Inspirational Gifts. Sounds of Faith, uplifting, relaxing, and inspiring radio. Sunday mornings from 7 until 9 on 95.7 and 99.3 FM, along with WBVP, WMBA, and BeaverCountyRadio.com.
Tune in to 99.3 and 95.7 along with 1230 WBVP, 1460 WMBA, and BeaverCountyRadio.com every Friday night at 7 p.m. for the high school basketball game of the week. Mike Gazadian, Gene Matsuk, and Frank Salapak will bring you all the action that is being brought to you in part by the J&J Spratt Funeral Home, Moon Township Ford, St. Barnabas Health System, the Community College of Beaver County, Tri-State McDonald's, I'm loving it, Drug-Free Aliquippa, Dr. C. Timothy Lip, All Access Car and Truck Sales, the William Murphy Funeral Home, Friendly Federal Credit Union, Zookie's Sports Tavern, and Beaver County Radio.
Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on BeaverCountyRadio.com.
It is 10:24 in Beaver County. It's raining out there, and we're sitting at 55 degrees. Noah Has will be in with news at the bottom of the hour. Visiting in hour number 1 this morning with the Baden Legion, and let's jump right out to the phone lines. Good morning, you're on Beaver County Radio.
Hi, Frank. Bill.
Hey, Bill, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, not much. Hey, for your panel, I've been meaning to do this for a long time.
Sure.
If they know, you know how each post has a number. Was that in order, or, you know, like Brighton, New Brighton's is 9, post 9.
19.
19, yeah.
I'm 19. I'm close.
Yeah, you're close. You're close, Bill.
That's way within my era.
So I think.
But you know what I mean? Like, is number 19 or.
So how they go about numbering them? That's what he's asking. Yeah.
To be truthful, I don't really know.
That's been my problem.
Yeah.
That's the spider right there. I'm like, nobody knows.
Yeah. So.
Well, we're post 641, if that helps.
So I think he's trying to figure out if
are
you
the
guys were
posts
like the
numbered?
641 first post that was ever done or not, if they went in order, that was established.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We'll give them some homework to do for next time they come in, Bill.
There you go. Hey, plus, can you still use your card anywhere in the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I hope, because I did it a bunch. I traveled.
Yeah.
We'll have to stop down and see us in Baden.
Well, how close the bus get to you?
It's right at
Right on
the
the
top
bus
of the
line.
hill.
Yeah.
Yep, right next door. It's real close.
Okay.
Go down and get yourself a good fish dinner. It's good fish.
Oh, I love fish. You know what, though? I'm a haddock. I don't know. I just, old school bar haddock.
You, like I said, you like all that. You like it, but your veins
I
don't
love
like
fish.
it.
I
But-
don't care
yeah.
where it's from.
I hear you. So, all right, buddy. Appreciate you
All
calling.
right.
Thanks for
Thanks,
calling,
guys.
All right, Bill.
Bye-bye.
All right. If you do have any questions for them, 724-774-1888 and 843-1888, you're welcome to call. Talking with the folks from the Baden Legion today and talking about some of the programs they have. So, Linda, why don't you highlight some of the other programs that you guys have? You have a lot going on. You got the bingo, you've got fish fries, you got Wing Wednesday, but you guys do a lot more than that. One thing I see is you guys have blood drives a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
actually we do. The American Legion has 4 pillars, which is Americanism, children and youth, VA and rehabilitation, and I can never remember the 4th one. It's terrible. But community is where the blood drives come in, because it's just, I'm a retired nurse as well, and I can't tell you how important blood donation is. But we used to have them every 3 months, but there's been such good feedback. Now we have them every month. We have an upcoming one on St. Patrick's Day. It runs from 12 to 5:30. And they do take walk-ins, but you can also register through the American Red Cross. If you go, I don't have the website right in front of me, but if you go to our Facebook page, there will be a flyer on there about an upcoming blood drive, and it'll give you the website there. But blood is always needed. So,
All right. What's some of the other programs that you guys have at the Baden Legion?
excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. We have a lot of events coming up. We have the Stand Down, which is a yearly event. This is our 6th year doing
Okay.
it.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I'll let Pete talk about
Okay.
Okay. We do a stand down the last Saturday of every April, every year.
Okay.
And it's from 12 to 3.
Okay.
We have veteran representatives from 4 counties, Butler, Lawrence, Allegheny, and Beaver. They answer any questions veterans have. We feed them. There's food for them to take home. Cornerstone brings clothes. If somebody needs clothes, there's clothes for them. You get a free haircut if you want a haircut. We got people that come in and give massages. There's the Valley of the Alleghenies is there. If you want to know about burial services for a veteran, he's there to answer questions. Anything that pertains to a veteran, we just about have covered. Like I said, last year we had 33 vendors. We had 150 veterans go through. So
what's meant when it's called a stand down? Why is it called that? Putting them to the test.
yeah, it's a military phrase used for the stand down and get information,
Okay.
relax, the camaraderie.
It originated during war.
Yeah.
When
Right.
they wanted to pull people from the front lines, give them a break, So they would pull from the front lines. They could get a shave, a haircut. Some of them, that would be their bath, their shower.
Kind of like a respite.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool. So, and you guys do this once a year?
Yes.
They're actually done all over.
Are they?
All
Okay.
over. Allegheny County does a huge one. Yeah.
All right. So,
Majority of posts do them.
all right. Blood drives. You've got that going on. So, so I heard you talk a little bit and mention a little bit about the juniors program. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? That's a pretty
Well,
cool idea.
There's two programs that the auxiliary runs that's for the community. There's no eligibility requirements, and one is for our seniors in high school. We offer a $500 scholarship to seniors. There is a $500 scholarship, and you have to be a senior to apply. And all you need to do is write a 1,000-word essay and submit it to us on what a veteran means to you. And that's due on April 30th. But if you get that to us, then we review it. We have an Americanism team that reviews it. And then we also have what we call Keystone Girls State. That's a great program. We had 2 girls go through it last year, and they're still talking about it. If you're a junior this year going into to be a senior after you graduate, you can, you're eligible to apply. It is a week-long program. It's held at Shippensburg University. It is a program that kind of gives the girls a chance to see how a government is run. So they have mock cities, counties. They have state and Senate, or Senate and House sessions. They have voting, debating, all those kinds of government things. And that's a week-long program, and it teaches them leadership, politics, morals, and all of those kinds of things. And then at the end, they go to the Capitol building and they get to meet their local state representatives.
Remember in the 80s, my sister actually participated in that, like in 1983. She's no longer with us, but yeah, she was, I think it was 80. She graduated in 83, so it would have been 82.
Yeah.
But I remember her doing that in her junior year, and she loved it. She said it was the greatest thing in the world. She learned a ton from it. So
it is really, really a good program. And the auxiliary will sponsor the people who want to go. We usually send 2 people, or 2 girls, but if more apply, we will find a way to
No,
get
they have
them.
it for boys now, too?
They
Do
do.
they? Okay, Pete, what do they have?
We do have boys state.
Okay.
It's identical to the girls. This year, we have 3 going.
Okay.
Now, our post pays their fee, which is they upped it this year to $300. So it doesn't cost them nothing. It's all they got to do is show up and go. But if they don't go, then the parent has to reimburse the post. But it's the same principle, same program, except it's for guys. Mm-hmm. And then the following year, the top candidate will go in as a governor, and he'll get down to Rotunda. And,
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick.
It's a great leadership program.
Mm-hmm. What's the qualifications for it? You have to be like a member of the Legion, a family member, a member of the Legion, anything like that?
No.
The
they do
person
not have to.
who knows all this
Didn't come.
wasn't able to make it.
okay.
There's no eligibility requirements really. It's just with the help of the schools, they help select students who are actually interested in government and interested in that type of thing. You do have to be an American citizen to participate. And I think that's the only eligibility requirement, really, that we have for girls.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same for boys as well.
Well, it's whether they're going into their junior year.
Yeah, if they have to complete their junior year, going into their senior year. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Visiting this morning with Sue, Pete. I'm going to call it the SPL line, like the Penguins. Remember they used to have the the HBK line? This is the SPL line, the Sue, Pete, and Linda line. So we're going to take a short break. Noah's got news, and then we'll be back with more right after this here on Beaver County Radio. We're talking with Art Cornell from Beaver Cemetery in Mausoleum. Art, tell us about the cremation garden at Beaver Cemetery.
Our cremation garden is a very affordable burial option for families choosing cremation. Burial in our cremation garden provides a 62% savings over a traditional burial.
Why do some families choose cremains burial over options like a decorative urn in their home?
More people today are opting for something long-lasting. They want the ease and lower cost of cremation, but still want to memorialize their loved ones in a more permanent way.
And your cremation garden gives them an affordable way to do this?
Yes. In addition to a 62% savings over traditional burial, our cremation garden gives families a place to visit today and preserves their family heritage for generations. And everything your family owns at Beaver Cemetery will be protected by our Perpetual Care Fund.
Friends, you can learn more at beavercemetery.net.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
Newgarden wants NASCAR double. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today.
This season, it's on.
Bring it home, champ.
On point, on fire, and sometimes on purpose.
No way!
The bumping, banging, edge of your seat, blink and you miss it excitement only found here.
They're both in the wall!
One lap, one race, one NASCAR weekend at a time.
Hell yeah, boys!
Don't miss the NASCAR Cup Series, brought to you by Xfinity at Phoenix. Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
For over 3 decades, Racing Electronics has been the #1 choice for scanners, headsets, and race day communication. Racing Electronics delivers the ultimate fan experience to the ultimate NASCAR fan. Hear uncensored communication from every team in the race with a Racing Electronics scanner, or tune in to the live MRN radio broadcast and feel every moment as it happens. Learn more at racingelectronics.com. Be race ready. Be RE equipped. Two-time IndyCar champion Joseph Newgarden would like to expand his horizons at an upcoming NASCAR IndyCar double weekend. The two-time Indy 500 winner explained that he would enjoy the opportunity to compete in both series when they race at the same venue, like this weekend's combo romp at Phoenix Raceway.
This doubleheader weekend, for instance, coming up in Phoenix, I would love to be able to do a couple events, not just run the IndyCar, but run a dual program. That'd be amazing. Race on Sunday too. So I don't think you'd find a shortage of guys that would want to do that. It's just a matter of making it happen. So I know a lot of people would like to see it. Just got to get people petitioning for this stuff so that we can get more drivers to, get the green light to do this type of stuff.
I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and beavercountyradio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning on this Thursday, March 5th of 2026. We will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. One of the topics discussed yesterday morning at the Beaver County Commissioners' work session at the Beaver County Courthouse in Beaver was when Beaver County Recreation and Tourism Director Tony Caltori brought up the situation of the liner of the pool at Old Economy Park in Baden during the department head report of the session. All right, we'll get to that audio in just a minute or a second. Okay, here it is.
I'd like to discuss the pool at Old Economy Park is been determined that the liner, and we knew that this was upcoming, is no longer viable. The last couple of years, Rex said that, was patching, and last year was to the point where we had a dramatic increase of adding water each day because of the holes in it. I think to open the pool, there will need to be a remediation. I have gave you guys a report. The third page is the cost for a replacement liner. Now, the liner would have a 10-year warranty, but the lifespan of said liner would be 25 years. Spoke with the YMCA. We're going to meet early next week and do a walkthrough of the pool.
PennDOT, the Pennsylvania DUI Association, AAA East Central, and law enforcement agencies across the state of Pennsylvania will collaborate this weekend to kick off St. Patrick's Day impaired driving enforcement efforts with a special campaign called Operation Sober Shamrock, running from today to Saturday, March 7th. This was formally announced recently during a media event at the Castle Shannon Police Department in Allegheny County. These coordinated enforcement activities will include roving DUI patrols, and this enforcement is part of the continued efforts from PennDOT and its safety partners to reduce the number of impaired driving crashes, injuries, and fatalities throughout Pennsylvania. And it is still a mystery as to whether Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is going to return to the team next season, and the veteran quarterback stated yesterday that he has not placed a deadline on the decision about his future. The 42-year-old Rodgers spoke publicly for the first time since the end of the Steelers' season yesterday when he appeared on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. Rodgers expressed during an interview on that show that while he has been in contact with the team, the Steelers have not given him a deadline for him to let them know his intentions or plans for the upcoming season. Are we surprised he's talking about his future and saying, oh, I don't know? No. A Pennsylvania lottery player in Armstrong County is one of the newest millionaires in the state. Pennsylvania lottery officials announced yesterday that a $1 million a year for life lottery scratch-off ticket was sold at a retailer in Armstrong County. The winning ticket was sold at a BP gas station along Buffalo Street in Freeport Borough. Winners need to sign the back of their ticket immediately and call the Pennsylvania Lottery at 1-800-692-7481. And a bar in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh was ordered closed this week after a health inspection revealed an imminent health hazard. Allegheny County Health Department inspectors shut down Egghead Saloon on Brookline Boulevard on Tuesday. According to the inspection report, an active sewage backup was found in the basement of the bar, which is considered an imminent hazard, and staff members had to pass through the impacted areas to access the soda rack. Egghead Saloon can reopen when the inspection report states that all sewer function must be restored, the entire basement must be sanitized, and the bar must commit to installing a grease interceptor within 6 months.
So yesterday was rats and today's sewage.
Yeah, we got to call John Taffer, that guy on Bar Rescue. he needs to go up to Pennsylvania and get something going with these bars, man.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a rough week for bars here.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today it'll be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain and thunderstorms. We'll reach highs of 63 and drop down to lows of 55. And tomorrow we can expect to see more rain followed by possible thunderstorms after midnight. Look for highs of 70 and lows of 60. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, March 5th of 2026, at 42 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 60 degrees with some light rain out there currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
10:43 in Beaver County on your rainy Thursday morning. Visiting at hour number 1 with folks from the Baden Legion and talking about a lot of different events they got going on. Like I said, I'm looking at the calendar and it's just full of events. Wednesdays you can do chicken wings. Thursdays is bingo. Fridays is fish fries. And then there's other things mixed in throughout the rest of the year. We're visiting with Sue, Pete, and Linda from the Legion today. Noticing, too, I see two very special days that we have to talk about in March here as well. Number one, the American Legion's birthday. And then number two, Vietnam Veterans Day coming up on the 29th. So the Legion's birthday is what, the 15th?
Yes.
All right. Tell us, you guys got anything planned special for those days? Or
usually we don't. We'll just put like a cake out for the members and that. We do something on the bigger, every 10 years.
Okay.
We'll do something.
You do something special for it. So, okay, that's pretty cool. So what are some of the other things you have going on? We were talking a little bit about earlier about the juniors program. So we didn't really get into it too deep. So Sue, tell us a little bit about what are the requirements? Do they have to be the child of a veteran? Can they just, how's that work?
Yeah, the juniors program's a little different than the other two that I mentioned. The other two are for the community, and anybody can be involved. And I forgot to mention that the $500 scholarship is for a male or female, so a boy or girl can apply for that scholarship. But our juniors is a little different. You do have to have a father, mother, grandparent who has been in the service, in the military, to join. You can join at birth through your entire life. You can always be a member. We take from 4th grade to seniors in our program for the meetings and things like that, and we do a lot. In fact, we did a YouTube last year. If you look up American Legion Auxiliary Unit 641 Historian Book on YouTube, you'll see what an amazing year we had last year with the auxiliary and also SAL and the Legion. We're a family. We kind of do everything together. So we get a lot of support. The juniors program gets a lot of support from the auxiliary and from the seniors. But we do meet our first Sunday of every month, and like I said, from 4th grade to seniors, and we've done a lot of wonderful things. Last year we made, because the Legion does bags for our veterans in nursing care throughout Beaver County. How many did we make last year, Pete?
164.
164 veterans were in nursing care last year.
I think you guys were in whenever you guys were preparing them last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's pretty cool. So, all right, one of the other things, and Sue, you handed this to me. This is pretty cool. Tell us a little bit. You're going to have the flag burning day like you guys do each year. Tell us a little bit about that to start with, Pete. Then we'll move on.
We have a flag retirement box out front, and residents put their flags in there. Our local Boy Scouts come down. We do an official flag retirement ceremony outside. The Boy Scouts participate. They participate in burning the flags and everything. So it's a good community event. Our bar canteen is closed during the service until it's over. Excuse me. We have a box that's from a washer. It's 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot. We have 2 of them. Usually in a month's time, we'll fill 1.5 of those boxes.
Wow.
That's how many flags we get. So we used to do it once or twice a year. Now we're doing it quarterly.
Wow.
Every 4 months, every 3 months.
And I do want to add on there, we do want Girl Scouts participating. They've apparently reached out a couple times and so if you're part of a Girl Scout troop, please contact your local American Legion, contact our American Legion. See how your young ladies can become a part of the flag retirement ceremonies.
It's actually very moving, I will say. It's a very moving ceremony.
A lot of your posts do not do flag retirements. So ours is kind of phenomenal as far as
two or
people
three
bringing
in the
stuff.
2 or 3 in the county that do flag retirement ceremonies.
And when you guys told me about it, that was the first time I had heard of it happen, of that going on in the Legion. So now anybody can drop their flags off at any time?
Yes.
And you just have that box they put them in?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you, after the ceremony and everything, so I guess, Sue, this is where you come in with the grommets. What do you guys do with the grommets? Because that's pretty cool.
Our vice commander, Carl Ludwig, he will gather the grommets.
Okay.
And he cleans them up for us, and he gives them to us, to the juniors. And we have made keychains with them and the little ornament that you have there.
That's pretty neat.
His hat is a grommet, because grommets are good luck for veterans to carry on their keychain.
And then when you actually think about it and look at it, it looks like a person.
Little soldier.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So where'd the idea come up for this?
Oh, we're just geniuses. I don't know. What to say. Our girls are amazing. I mean, we come up with some really good ideas. In fact, for Memorial Day, I'm really excited this year because we know that Memorial Day is it's not a happy day.
Right.
It's for those who have gave all. And The girls this year, we purchased, thanks to our auxiliary support, we purchased 750 poppies, and we'll be putting them in the front lawn of the Legion to represent Flanders Field.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it'll be quite.
You guys have some very unique ideas as well. Yeah. I mean, it's like every time you guys come in, you get something different going on that's cool. You know, that I really like.
At Christmas, we did luminaries. So we had how many? It was 119. I think.
119
That's
luminaries
awesome.
we put out for Christmas.
All right. So the other thing we talked about, let's circle back in case anybody wasn't listening. Let's talk a little bit about the fish fries that go on every Friday. You got Wing Wednesday and fish fries. Tell us about both of those.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm looking at my baseball. So
we'll get there. Go ahead. Tell us recap a little bit about it, and we'll get to the.
Wing Wednesday is every Wednesday we have chicken wings.
Okay.
Okay, from 6 to 9 or until sold out. They are excellent.
$8 a half dozen. You can't beat that.
$8 a half dozen, and that's the who actually does those? That's the Home Association.
Home Association.
Yeah,
Okay.
Home Association, the canteen.
Okay.
Fridays is Wing Friday. Or Fish Friday.
Friday.
Sorry.
Could be Wing Friday, too.
I love chicken wings. So, Fish Friday. And our Fish Fridays actually start in mid-September and run through the end of Lent.
That's awesome.
And include Ash Wednesday once Lent starts. And that is put on by the Baden American Legion Auxiliary.
Okay.
And that is one of the biggest fundraisers for us.
It is a big fundraiser.
And that goes toward our veterans. Everything that we do.
Pretty much, not pretty much, I can't say pretty much, that's an expression I use. All the monies that come into the Legion from our fundraisers, our Wing Wednesday, our Fish Friday, our fundraising dinners, our spaghetti dinner that we have once a year for our homeless veterans, the poppy donations, all the monies that come in go to the benefit of our veterans.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk a little bit. You just talked about the homeless. Let's talk about the donation to homeless vets. What do you guys do for them?
We did a spaghetti dinner this year, and we raised a little over $1,000, and every year we make a donation to the Homeless Vet Foundation. Right now there's 5 homes in Moon Township that the foundation has that house veterans. This year was our biggest donation. We donated $6,000, and it was all because of the family of the Baden Legion.
I want to touch base. The state of Pennsylvania has 720 legions. Okay, if you figure even half of those legions can raise an average of, say, $4,000. So that's, we'll say just off the top of my head, 500 posts times $4,000. Okay, that money all goes to homeless veterans support within the state of Pennsylvania. And that's also a nationwide thing. And as Pete said, there's 5 homes in Moon Township. There's specifically a home in Butler. It's called Robin's Home that caters mainly to women veterans that are either on the verge of losing their home or they've lost their home, women veterans, single mothers with their children. So there is a lot going on as far as support for homeless veterans. Unfortunately, the number of homeless veterans is not going down like it should.
Shouldn't happen.
No, you shouldn't have one homeless veteran.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, it's a nationwide problem. It's a Pennsylvania problem, and with fundraising for homeless veterans. The other thing is when we're fundraising for homeless veterans, anybody who comes in the canteen, they will just donate money and they just collect it up in the ceiling. And all the money's collected go to the homeless veterans.
That's awesome.
So it's not that's what our Legion does, but every Legion is working on that.
All right, in the last couple minutes we have, it is springtime, and we're going to start hearing the crack of the bat pretty soon. You want to talk a little bit about Legion baseball? So talk about that.
I do want to talk a little bit about Legion baseball. American Legion baseball has been around for a long, long time. Since 1925, American Legion baseball has come around. And I'm going to be profane here, I know. I am not a baseball fan, but even I know some of these names. There's over 80 pro baseball players in the Hall of Fame that started out playing American Legion baseball. Those are just the ones that ended up in the Hall of Fame. Some of you guys might know these names. Brooks Robinson, Bob Gibson, we've got Whitey Herzog, Reggie Jackson, Wade Boggs. I pulled this up this morning. George Brett, Sparky Anderson, and newest names, we've got Jim Leyland, Gil Hodges, Jim Thorne, Jeff Bagwell, Jeff Kent. All these people started out American Legion baseball.
You got a local guy managing the Cincinnati Reds right now is American Legion baseball player, and Terry Francona.
Yep, it's a good thing. There's going to be, eligibility is ages 13 through 20. Okay. They are also going to be starting up a junior Legion baseball team, which qualifying is ages 13 to 16.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is new this year.
Okay.
The county president of our American Legion baseball in Beaver County is Jeff Olson, and then Dwayne Jones. He's with the Beaver Falls Post is also. They're the two you want to talk to about getting involved with American Legion baseball.
I remember the battles back in the day. You had Joe Colella coaching in Hopewell. You had Hoppy Ashton and the crew coaching in New Brighton. You used to have that big battle back and forth because they always seemed to be the best two Legion teams back in that generation. And then you mixed in ABE was always good too. So they always it's Legion baseball is awesome because it's a way of watching kids that played in high school too, because they can come back and play their freshman year of college. So it's cool to be able to watch that and to see the kids play. So. Great competition.
Yeah, and if you have a child who's interested in baseball, or they want to play baseball in the summer, but you can't afford traveling league because I know the cost for traveling league is high. Check into American Legion baseball.
All right. Well, appreciate you guys coming in today, and any information they can get on your Facebook page, Baden Legion 641. Look it up. It's very easy. Fish Fry Guide, if you want more information on that, you can look on there as well. Plus, it's also listed on our Fish Fry Guide on our website, beavercountyradio.com. And we'll have you guys come back in again soon.
Thanks,
All right.
Frank. We'll be back.
All right. Appreciate it. Coming up next, Best of Beaver County. The Best of Beaver County this week is none other than Mr. Tom Young from First Consultants in Beaver. We'll be back at 11:30, and we'll have more for you coming up after that.
Tune into Beaver County Radio for spring training reports as the Pittsburgh Pirates prepare for the 2026 season. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:40 a.m., one of the Pittsburgh Pirates broadcasters will join